any a tearful, say near a projected Edamamo the last time no, and ne Akyea appeal now or they a call court now. Oh, Chimobium say right now no or no obeso case name and check into Kabea court ne a man in bread. Send ye a debate to manim a quaw bedu Taylor Kevin Taylor Ebeka and Sam H. say judge no episode of free chairman wontumi the 3rd July no right now no. Omo Atta say Kevin Taylor and Semna or Caninano in true be any na no create true. Sisiano judge na odi chama wontumi ase meba sama boy case na 3rd July nim se in call the chama wontumi betum no or no say pese oma chama wontumi and then new lawyer Akyea emre what two date no akwhye da or they call 20th abusuafo afi no abadwumadi we so like dwumadi no share subscribe to the channel no se na be political trending news there call and there bia no Ghana Politics Avenue so adepend so bebramo na bedwafo and na tie for na right now no Kevin Taylor and Sam na oka no enye ni nyina na masote no osade to dwabiem say right now no e was yesesa judge na also odi chairman wontumi asem na say the final judgment ma was yesesa no na say there is no need say ma Akyea time bia cause judgment final judgment ane deba enye nkomobi ane eba abetwetwe also otu eda no ekoshe eda foforo na right now there omo de akoshe 20th na say ompese omo kire say nti ase enso aye adwuma abusuafo moma yenko ne nkotie nsem ekoso ho sesi ade appeal na Akyea efale ede court no nkane aye say omaje atuma kire say sesi ano yetu samai boy chama wontumi a case no akoshe 20th of July. Middle bibia ase ahanum Ghana Politics Avenue.
Onye lawyer to chairman wontumi bi no. Judge ni tie ni nsem nyina no. Na apia ku bi argument nyina no say judge no entwentwen so. Because we yi ni ho afri say onye chairman wontumi lawyer bi no. Chairman wontumi ko fa another lawyer nti ma judge no emfa the judgment mba. Eni nti na apia ku bi court that time. So the reason why apia ku bi court no nani nyina ne say okoka che judge ne say menye chairman wontumi lawyer biam even though what she date out of judgment ba no me appear ku be pesa wo twentwen wo judgment ne so because me enya me na me be chro written submission no me dia me ko obi na eba be chro. The question here is dey na judge ne ka that day na appear ku bi eba court be ka say onye lawyer to chairman wontumi biam na in fact because onye lawyer nti written submission no judge remember from the judgment in back now because any on the better written submission or address that say lawyer for bar which is attaching on the better. But the question here is the written address and not submission from the lawyer after the case has ended. Not judge actually judgment, does it really affect the case? In normal law, judge it's not consumer. So the phone way bar and no and a judge no hon edibuan asem. Say what the pen we bar and no and a judge no ehwe say accuse no the pen we bar no can say an evidence and no na judge no hwe the judge is just looking at the pen now say accuse no ed we bar no can say we need me evidence the judge is just looking at this lawyers mienu a omudi accused and also whatever enim no lawyers omo ho no the accused lawyer and our prosecution no the omo dwene efa asem no ho no their personal opinion which is the written address no. At the end of the day, is it an evidence a bit may affect the case nana? It is two teams, Abo and Ra. Croatia, Ashe Ghana 2-1. Now, two teams no field in the Super Bowl. Your FIFA or manage the whole event. There's a referee in the middle of the game. Two assistant referees. They are match commissioners. Ball na ye born pitch this no. There are rules. Now, your bobo ni wie. Ebia Ghana ne England the boy and Obian Shibi 0-0, right? There were some nyomebia a see or pitch na so. England goalkeeper na free in the boxing ebe tackles. On a normal day, FIFA rules, any game rules are a red card. The keeper left the demarcated zone also Odini Juma stepping out, whether he touched somebody or touch a ball cry at the end of the day, you look at another red card. So or to make a ball cry out of his box. Now and only who finds also question or tackle be no be tough for man. That ref keeper no so then second ball in second nipa red card. That's how it is. Now Ghana saying another chance. Now omokoshe na in the box a defender a clamp Ghana a player down. Now we nya ball no because he needs to then defend he needs to clear that ball. Senenaya and Kabor no. Now the player who is attacking goes down in the box. It's a penalty. That's how the rules are. Now, Sanyama when you see your pitch, so referee Jim, assistant referee so commissioner so yen FIFA president put to now you get referee bash a bemu say 0-0. Whatever the coaches say at the press conference does not change the final score. After game, the coaches can meet the press 50 times. Whatever England coach in the after the game, after the 90 minutes, plus other time, after the game, what matter? They see or pitch this, their time within that 90 minutes and time added on. So 90 minutes, that is what the FIFA regulations recognizes. So Ghana coach Nico press conference 50, and then he speaks about how he's disappointed in the referee. Now it will not change the goal line, the goal scores, the score line. It will not change the point build up. So England coach Nico Jabontinya press conference 50. Now, say Ghana coach journalists for Shannon can say, "Oh, Mr. Coach, how did you see the whole game?" His opinion about the game, how his team played, how the opponents played, the tactics he played, how the opponent. It does not affect the final outcome of the game, because the final outcome, the coach's ideas and opinions does not matter. The final, what matters is referee no GM decision no take here and the score line at the end of the day and the points everybody got. Until our coach can express his views, and in law, the Akyea is a coach. Now in the middle of the game, FIFA him say, Brony we na a coach. Now your ball game na mani bedu 80th minute. Now Brony nigga say ya na ya. Now say free pitch na so kofie. Now say another technical person ebe some say on a coach. That person's opinion on that game. Say your pawn game na sa coach no be take over from Ghana coach no. So in a press conference on to me say I don't want to accept the outcome of the game because I took over from our coach who wasn't feeling well at the 78th minute. It does not work like that. So, sa coach na obeji baton free the sick coach wana obeye coaching for the next 12 minutes or 22 minutes. The issue here is FIFA does not care. The referee does not care. What the referee cares about is the game has been played. It's your point game, Now your coach now obesomu from the 72nd minute, the 90th minute. Eka say he feels that he was not in charge of the game from day one, and so FIFA should reverse the points build up. FIFA should reverse the game for us to replay the game, because time again the starting on the Gina touchline. That is what Atta is creating here. FIFA recognized the game that was started under the first coach. FIFA recognizes that Ghana had 11 players on the pitch. FIFA recognizes that there were referees refereeing the game. There were match commissioners. Whether you want to change your coach at the bench or not, it does not affect what FIFA, that 90 minutes, he has basically put together. Now Akyea is saying, Onona ebe taking over from Akyea could be at the 87th minute. Now I got 3 minutes. Yeah, the other timeokrabe count. Emma obedru ya no krampo no na 90 minutes ni abowie. Emma referee the 3 added minutes account. Now see, because oba na yabo 90 minutes na wie no 3 other times so ono Akyea on recognize say a FIFA official time. Inti now no ya nsan go back and start game because sa 3 minutes na it does not go by no ono recognize sa 3 minutes no. This is what they are doing. And that is what Akyea is saying. Say he is going to court tomorrow, and that when he goes to court tomorrow, he's going to ask for 6 weeks. 6 weeks to do what? 6 weeks to write his submission. The question here is, your press conference will not change what happened on the pitch. Your press conference wasn't part of the rules. Your press conference, it is not what FIFA is looking at. FIFA is looking at what the referee basically at the end of the day saw as good or not. Into Akyea right now is saying, now, wabano, sa game in course we should go back never documents in but we have 6 weeks. Now, let me show you something. Now, this was the ruling. I want all of us, and I've read this thing here about 3 times. Time Akyea, time Akyea Kubi, Eko catch the court to say, onye lawyer to Akyea wontumi biem no. He went there. Thank you very much, team. I will add this to it. I think did you add this? Did you send this before or you just sent this now? Now, time Akyea could be Mukai say or court kakache a court to say on person be my wontumi lawyer bim. The judge said something to Akyea Kubi. And it is very important because and I was a judge, she or he needs to stick to. Now, yanko time Akyea Kubi court kakache judge and say or no Akyea Kubi no onye chema wontumi lawyer bim. Nemum Akyea and ebe chema wontumi lawyer. Now, the judge said something that day during the ruling. Now, during the ruling of the judge, Mr. I have it. I'm trying to move it to the system. Thank you. During the ruling of the judge, Okabibi, and na me pese ochna, the judge must, with all due respect to the judge, with all due respect, I believe the judge should or must stick to those principles. Because I have seen, say, MPP for ne attach yamono, omo pese omo delay court no. They just want to delay the court. They just don't want the judgment to happen. And with all due respect to the judge, we want the judge to stick to principles because so far, judge no prove say or your honest judge and yet personal issues in the case in so. And yet obi no tano or pese obi enya that fair hearing. I believe say ochina before a judge ebetie Akyea. Ghana for munim nyansa munim say asama yeken, we are basically speaking on the issues. The judge should first go back to his or her own hearing ruling. And no enebechre say sebio asama Akyea kano court or chinano eto asuma na se asum. Because with respect to Akyea asama odeba, it's all about written submission. And we know the honorable judge, or the case we know, he or she, he has spoken or she has spoken on this witness written submission. Now, let's do this before we go back to her ruling because Enona, with all due respect, we are putting out that the judge should consider her own ruling. Because if we sit in Ghana and we are in a country where Obia to criminal case. Now eka 2 weeks my judgment aba. Now obey use this same precedent as a defense to fire their lawyer to get a new lawyer there. Then no case will end in Ghana. Say and the court not allow this kind of abuse. The court not allow it to me lawyers to abuse the court in this way. The issue here is a day will come. Nipe bi edit begina court. One, obe delay court na for 2 years. Now, it do 2 days. Now, you be judgment. Obe catch the Ghana for you we changing a lawyer. Okay, can say where the I didn't know I say also imbrebi, and with law, it's all about precedents. Imbrebi Ghana law ya court ya. Nani pebi wo court. Na aka 1 month my the judgment aba. Okay, so we changing the lawyer. Emma court jitu muma sebio yesa start case. So this is a very dangerous path we are taking. And we are not supposed to allow Akyea to hide behind something called a written statement or written addresses. Now, written addresses now Akyea ko jina ho court or channel. What does it mean? Before I read judge, the ruling when Akyea Kubi ekoka chene se onye chema wontumi lawyer biem no. The judge na kasa fa ka ekafa written submission ho. The judge herself or himself now, let me show you this. The main legal basis written submission come from. Now, written submission any day, any case we na judge a lawyer and kasa say, me na me a lawyer to Kevin Taylor make share my opinion on the case. Any friend written submission. Now, T. A High Court of Civil Procedure Rules 2004 CI 47. This is what it says. In civil cases, the rules allow the court to direct parties to file written addresses submissions after evidence. It is therefore procedurally mandatory once the judge orders it. It is therefore, and this is in civil cases, the case we are faced with in court today, a criminal case. So in civil cases, any criminal cases, it is therefore procedurally mandatory once the judge orders for it. It is a civil case, say judge orders me per written submissions, that one you have to do it. And that only applies when it is civil cases. In civil cases, as I didn't see. Now, criminal procedure practices. So when it comes to civil cases, what happens is the court the civil procedure rules, which is 2004 CI 47. In civil cases, any criminal cases, Chairman wontumi case were a criminal case. In civil cases, when the judge orders for written submission from the lawyers, it is an order and everybody has to put it in. Now we are looking at Chairman wontumi's case, which is the criminal case. The distinction is very important. Criminal procedure practice. In criminal trials, there is no universal statutory requirement. In criminal trials, right now, Atta or lawyer to Chairman wontumi, he is trying to make it mandatory. This is a criminal trial. Written submissions are not mandatory, and the judge's ruling, she said it or he said it. But the reason Atta say he is a lawyer to Chairman wontumi who is facing a criminal case, right? Now, the law actually say in criminal trials there is no universal statutory requirement that written submission must always be filed. There is nowhere just a criminal case, what we call written addresses must be there is nothing like it always has to be filed. You can decide not to file it. Nobody cares, because at the end of the day, it does not affect the evidence before the judge. That evidence, the judge I call it the judgment. This is a criminal case. Now, when you read further, that's what it says. However, courts increasingly use them as part of fair and efficient trial management, especially in the complex or document-heavy cases. So, optional. It does not say it's mandatory. It's saying, no universal statutory requirement. It is not a must. Akyea, when he goes to court tomorrow and say, Judge, mommy, 6 weeks, I need to write my
Kopon on show bibia ojebre ehejme dey bedrum pepe so yero bibia se Ghana politics dey boni twa musum fugu about politics dey obi eni endi chebi obi eni enkebi yen eni yere dey montela e dey bremo wa hwa bedrum pepe so we no na otro dey onti ase bia a comment section Ghana politics e be dey bre ya checho dey onti ase bia se me dey mo si ha makram